Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Mike Meyer. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out. It's a watch along for the first women's semifinal in the Miami Open between Coco Gauff and Karolina Muchová. And let's just be honest, it's been a tough road for Coco Gauff. Every match she's played has been in 3 sets. She spent more time on court. She's been digging deep, trying to get through, and she has. She's now in the semifinals, and she's playing the on-form Czech Karolina Muchová. On paper, these two have met on 5 occasions in the past, and Coco Gauff has got the better of the Czech on all occasions. So only once where Muchová was able to get 1 set, but this is different. We're in the now, we're in the present. I feel Muchová has what it takes to win. I'm going to put it out there. I think she's going to win this match purely on the way she's been playing. She demolished Ayala, excuse me. She has been serving incredibly well. Let's just see. I mean, it was only the first round where it was 3 sets. And she beat Osario Voltaire in straight sets, Ayala in straight sets. That was a real big one. And the one that I streamed most recently against Victoria and Bocco, I thought she was playing tennis like an artist. The way she was moving was fantastic around the court. Her technique, the implementation of her slice is just so artistic. She is in a good place. She's really in a good place. Serving well, as I already said, that forehand has been absolutely fantastic with pinpoint accuracy. It's going to be a tough one for Coco Gauff. Can this go to 3 sets? Most definitely. It's very possible. But I do fear for Gauff if Muchová takes advantage and gets an early break, goes on to win the set. I'm gonna put my money down that Muchová is going to win that second set. I think Gauff will have a chance of winning if she wins that first set. So for me, it boils down to that first set. What's going to happen there? Just looking at what happened between for Goth getting to the semifinals. Had first round 3 sets. She was 1 set down against Cocciaretto. Came back to win in 3. She played a fellow American, Parks, 1 in 3. Castilla. I mean, it's just a lot of time. And Bencic in the end. I mean, what a result. The quarterfinals to beat the Swiss Belinda Bencic. Won the first set. 6-3. Lost the second one 6-1. And then came back to win 6-3, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Both ladies are warming up right now on the baseline with the ground strokes. I wonder if Gauff can control her serve, try to minimize those double faults. Seems to haunt her so often. But even though that is happening, where in the end she's getting more double faults than aces in a match, it's the rest of her game that's really helping her out. I think her ground strokes are great right now. That's really saving her. I think it's going to be a tough one. If her serve is not up to scratch, Muchová is going to take over. She's just been returning incredibly well. I read a stat. What was that most recent? By Coco Gauff. Is now the youngest American to reach the Miami semifinals since Serena Williams back in 2004. This does it says something. She's had to fight through 4 rounds, 3 setters each of them. But she's there for a reason. She's playing well. I think she's done incredibly well to get this far. I wonder, though, if this might be the turning point. Muchová will have her eye on changing that head-to-head result and swing at least this match in her favor. She's living her best moment right now. Just look at the last meeting. It was this year in Australian Open. In the round of 16, Goff won in 3 sets, 6-1, 3-6, 6-3. And I think that's probably how it would probably end up, is if Goff wins that first set. I can see that happening. Muchová coming back in the second set. And and then it's 1 set all. And Goff just fighting, digging deep to win the third set. It's very possible. Very, very possible. First of 2 semifinals. So, talking about that first set, let's put it out there. Who do you think will win the first set? Cast your vote. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm going to make a proper assessment, I think, after 3-4 games. That's my thing. That's how I like to do it. It's very interesting looking at all the statistics and how they're playing. But you can't ignore the fact that Coco Gauff has won 5 out of 5 encounters these two have met one another. That does say something. This is probably Muchová's nemesis. Coco Gauff to serve and open the match. The winner will be in the final of Miami Open. First serve is out on the backhand side. Second serve, wow, that was aggressive in the body. Muchová dealt with it well. And forehand inside out in the net from Coco Gauff. Love 15. First serve down the middle is chipped back by Muchová. She goes hard with the backhand cross court, moving Gauff out of the way. It's opening up the court. Muchová didn't want to go down the line. She went again cross court, but it landed out. 15 all. It's very interesting. Muchová has been more consistent. I think it was also very interesting to see the different players she played in Ayala and then in Boko. Now Goth as well. She's been very dominant. Oh, what a return. Hard, aggressive cross court, deep as well. Goff couldn't control her forehand. Gonna need to get first serves in. Retakes a ball toss. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Defensive chip back. They're in a backhand cross court rally. Goff is more in control, staying in the middle of the court. Now she's moving out wide. Muchová forehand cross court. Forehand down the line. Goff. They're just playing down the line with one another. Muchová changed direction. They're in a backhand cross court duel again. Good depth from both players. Inside in forehand from Muchová. And Goff tries to go across court. That wasn't cleanly hit. With her head down, looking through her eyebrows, was glancing over to her team. Not the best start. Something I would have predicted if Goff was not going to get her first serves in. She's got a great first serve, but we know how everyone treats that second serve of Goff, and that's going to be the real test for this young American. How is she going to deliver that second serve? And it's a double fault. Not the best time to have done it. Oh, what a shame. Ooh, dear. Look at that. What a record. Karolina Muchová already 12 out of 13 matches in her favor, playing WTA thousands this year. Already second semi-final, two semi-finals. This is second one. Good return from Goff, and the forehand down the line from Muchová went long. First serves in on the backhand. Muchová's going with the backhand down the line on Goff's forehand. Slice cross court. Beautiful technique. Bringing Goff in. Volley drop shot from Goff. Forehand down the line. It's a good lob. And it goes out. 15-all. Beautiful tennis. And classy play by Coco Gauff at the net. Muchová anticipated well what was going to happen and moved into position. I think once she got to the forehand, it was just too much pressure. Good forehand down the line. It was hard, and the backhand volley was out. First serves in on the backhand side. It was down the middle. Goff goes aggressive down the line to the forehand of Muchová. Oh, gosh, it was defensive. Landed right on the baseline, and the next ball, Goff, probably too aggressive. Hit her forehand long. 30-15. First serve in the net. Just seeing the way Coco moved to her left, it was probably going into the body. That's where this experience really pays off. Kick out wide to the backhand, return a short cross court. Muchová finding good depth. Inside in forehand, down the line, and the forehand from Coco Gauff landed on the baseline. Backhand volley in the middle of the court, another backhand volley, but in the net from Muchová. 30-all. was looking a little bit nervous at the net. Maybe forced herself to come forward, Carolina. I see the wind is picking up a little bit. I wonder if that's going to have an effect in the stadium. Not a bad return with a forehand. Right in the middle of the court. There's some hard hitting from both ladies. Oh, it's a high looping ball. Drive volley. Goff is at the net. She has to deal with the lob. She does. She's on the baseline now. They're back in the rally. Forehand cross court from Goff. Forehand down the line from Muchová. Backhand cross court. Goff is on the run. Back at the net. And the backhand slice approach. Cross court went out, standing on the service line. 40-30. There's that first serve. Good angle, cross-court backhand return from Goff. Oh, stunning forehand. When she's on the front foot, she is deadly. Lethal forehand cross-court. And it really started with a return. I'm pretty sure Carolina is starting to figure it out slowly. Well, she's got to figure it out soon. That backhand return from Goff is looking good. Looking really good. Goff just taking half a step back. First serve out wide is in the tram lines. Kick onto the backhand. Backhand slice from Goff in the middle of the court. Oof, hard hitting from Muchová onto the forehand of Goff. Oh, she tried to go down the line, forehand in the net. So now Coco Gauff has an opportunity to get a break. Right now, it looks like both ladies are returning exceptionally well. Muchová has been serving better in this tournament, to be very honest. Maybe that's just allowing Coco Gauff to have this opportunity where she is now. There's her first serve. Three-quarter court, inside-out forehand winner. That's the Carolina I know. That's how she's been playing. There might be nerves in the belly. It's a big tournament, semi-finals. And for the young 22-year-old as well, but she's hitting those ground strokes really well. Oh, another good first serve. What a return. Oh, beautiful forehand down the line. Smart play from Muchová. Oh, my word. Intelligence. Just absolutely stunning from both players. But the volley winner, wrong footing Goff. Technique and the knowledge, the insight to have approached the net at that moment. Well played, Carolina. Advantage. Oh, good inside-out forehand from Goff. There's a high looping ball. Goff lets it bounce. Oh my gosh, she's standing about a meter away from the net. Smashes it away for a winner. It's deuce. Oh. Wow. So from the deuce side, Goff is returning amazingly with a forehand, no matter what's happening. If it's a slice, kick, serve out wide, even into the body, it doesn't seem, she's dealing with it. Doesn't seem too difficult for her to handle it. And then from the advantage side, her backhand return is causing problems for Muchová. Oh, what a return from Goff. She's on the service line, double hand backhand approach, winner, cross court. She's got another break point opportunity. First serve out wide. It was tough for Goff to handle. She breaks and it's 1-1. Can you believe it? Back-to-back breaks. And we're basically back on serve. What a way to start a match. Wow, I'm looking at the votes. Thank you to everyone contributing. Oof. It's so tight. Great backhand. Goff is at the net. Smash. Oh, what a volley winner. Carolina guessed the right way and had to smash from behind the baseline, way behind the baseline, straight at Goff. That was a reaction shot. And then Goff, just with the whole court open, steered the forehand volley into the open court. Maybe try to force her to get to the net. Goff drag that double hand backhand into the net. She got what she wanted. The return was short, but I thought that she just leaned into it too much. Must be a tactic that she wants to implement. That's a short return, forehand cross-court winner with angle. Goff is playing well. As soon as she starts a rally, I feel that she's got the edge over Muchová. Already 5 winners for Goff. Muchová has only tallied up 2 to this point. And Muchová, very brave, standing. She was inside the baseline, ready to take on that first serve. That's close. She's going to be inside the baseline for the second serve. Oh, double fault. And the cameraman just zooming into Goff. Still very young. She can improve on that side. Go back and cross-court. Slice cross-court from Muchová, inviting Goff forward. Goff decides to move back behind the baseline, just sticking to Muchová's backhand. Now Goff goes down the line on the forehand side of Muchová, who can only hit her forehand in the net. Game point. That looks a little normal now. That's how it should be with most tennis players. Both games broken in the start of this match. Looks like Goff is going to be the first to hold. Just to retake a ball toss again. Kick out wide to the back and return. Cross-court deep and loss of balance. Footwork wasn't great. Double hand backhand in the net. It's deuce. My goodness, this is tight. I mean, right now, this just the start of this match is screaming out 3 sets. This really could be 2.5 hours. Dare I say 3 hours long. Good body serve. Nice return from Muchová. Just hitting backhands now. Goff does not want to go to the forehand side. She does now. She hit that forehand late. Drop shot from Muchová. Beautifully executed. In the end, Goff tried with all her might to get to that ball. And even trying to slide, lost the balance. Beautifully disguised. Amazing. Oof, Muchová loved that one. Kick out wide, double and backhand, hard into the backhand side, but in the middle of the court of Goff. They're in the forehand cross-court duel, and Muchová, unforced error. Looks like she's getting hard on herself as well, and should, unless Goff is doing something special with that ball, it's just putting Muchová off. I mean, 5 times these two have met. I'm pretty sure Muchová wants to change that statistic. Oh, double fault. She tried to go out wide, probably too much. It's a sign of confidence, I guess. But honestly, at deuce, oh, that was very brave of Goff. She needs a first serve now. She goes kick out wide, backhand, short, cross-court return. Goff is finding good depth. Oh, it hits the baseline with a double and backhand. Carolina. Backhand slice cross-court. Slice from Goff cross-court. Slice down the line from Muchová. Forehand down the line from Goff. That was well executed. Wow. We're back to deuce. My goodness, every game is just nail-biting right now. I think 25 seconds between points is just too short. How do they recover so quickly? Kick into the backhand. Inside out backhand return was fantastic. High lob. Doesn't make it over the net. Once again, Muchová has a breakpoint opportunity. It's the fight and the attitude of Goff. Never give up. That's keeping her in right now. But for how much longer? That's the question. Kick out wide. It's the same again. It's a short backhand return. Beautiful backhand winner down the line from Goff. She has always a positive response after that deuce point. Makes you think, come on, Goff, just get this first point here on the right side, on the deuce side. And it looks like she will just close up the game in her favor. Here's a slower first serve. Muchová totally mishit that. 73 miles per hour. Smart play from Goff. In the end, that's gonna give her confidence on the second serve. She just mixed it up right now, and Muchová probably didn't expect it. But surely she would have seen that, okay, this is a slower delivery. Tries it again down the middle of the court, but she finds the net instead. Now it's a real second serve. Oof, that was short. Inside in forehand. That was aggressive play. Muchová's at the net. Backhand volley down the line for a winner. Back to deuce. How exciting is this? It's really, you can't separate these two right now. And it's pretty much the same way I see the poll. Keep voting, keep voting. Ooh, this is interesting. I do feel the person who wins this set is going to go on to win the match. I think it's just going to give that boost of confidence and that mental edge over their opponent, even if it went to 3 sets. Good body serve, great body serve. Muchová just too slow to get around the backhand. I think there was added pace in that second serve of Goff. Advantage, Coco Gauff. Oh my goodness. This is just taking forever. Kick out wide. That was a better return from Muchová. Backhand slice into the bottom of the net. And finally, Goff can be the sigh of relief. My goodness, this is taking long. Now, for a proper changeover where they can sit down, analyze for themselves what is happening, what has just happened. Finally, one of the players, Goff is she's the one who's the first to hold her serve, but man, she had to dig deep. There was 3 occasions where she was break points down in the juice ad duel, and she came out top. Great play. One thing I think Muchová has to steer away from is hitting that ball short, allowing Coco Gauff to move forward. Doesn't matter if Gauff is using her backhand or her forehand, she is just looking absolutely deadly when she's moving towards the net. Even when she's finishing it off at the net, the volleys, she's got good touch there. Smashes, she's had easy ones now, not proper overhead moving back smashes. But I guess this next game is really going to make a big difference. Can Coco Gauff break again? Or can Carolina follow in suit and copy the American by holding on to her service game? It goes without saying how important it is to get that first serve in, get as many first serves in as possible. I want to believe that they were nervous in the first couple of games. But come on, now the match has started. Muchová, first serve, into the body. That's a deadly backhand return from Goff. Muchová changes direction, goes to the forehand of Goff. Now backhand cross court. Inside in from Muchová. Forehand down the line from Goff. This is great tennis. Double hand backhand in the net from Carolina Muchová. She is just looking too strong, Coco Gauff. In the rally, she's just coming out top right now. She's setting the tone for the rest of this match. Obviously, anything can change later, even after sets. We know how that happens. But for now, she's setting the tone, at least for the start of this match. Who's in control, baseline to baseline? Kick out wide, opens up the court. Wrong foot, Coco Gauff. Very smart play. Felt like Muchová just waited a little bit longer. Just waited. It kind of suited her because she had to hit the ball late to get that forehand onto the backhand side of Gauff. Intelligent play. Sometimes you just have to do that. You just wait for the opponent to pick up speed to run back into the court. My pleasure, cried John. Wow, but she keeps going out wide. She's not changing Muchová. I wonder if this is something that in her camp she's been discussing. Is it something that she's trying different? I don't know. I haven't watched the previous encounters where Muchová has lost. It was only the last time now in Australian Open. It was the first time that she won a set against Coco Gauff. But that the forehand return from Gauff on that juice side is deadly. The backhand return on the advantage side is deadly. She goes, again, kick out wide to the backhand. Great return. That looked like a miss hit, but it lands in from Gauff. Back into backhand. Off, backhand down the line. Clever play from Carolina. Moving forward. Forehand winner down the line. Now she decides to go to the backhand, but she misses the service line. Second serve. If I were her, I would try a slice on the backhand. Try jam Goff into the body. She uses a kick rather. They're in the rally. Backhand down the line from Muchová. Approach, the feet were not in the right place. That definitely was not right. She would have felt it. That my eye saw that it was not good. My goodness. She's just gifted Goff on a silver platter a break point. Can you imagine what it must feel like in that stadium? Probably electric. The support must be huge. Good first serve. What a return. Backhand right down the middle of the court. High looping forehand, top spin from Goff. She's under pressure. And her single hand backhand doesn't get over the net. It's juice like every single game. Wow. They just don't give an inch when they break point down. Both of these players just raising their level of tennis. Superb. Oh, I think she was trying to serve and volley. Wouldn't have been a. I don't know if that was going to be a good idea. It was going out to the forehand of Goff. What is she going to do now? Kick onto the backhand, inside in, backhand return. Backhand cross court from Muchová is long. And again, second breakpoint opportunity. Muchová just edging past Goff with the amount of unforced errors, 9-7. Goff has definitely got the edge when they're in the rally. If she's winning 2 out of 3 points, that's in her favor. Inside out forehand. Goes out, she misses it. So another break for Coco Gauff. That is huge. Wow. Yeah, Muchová definitely looks rattled. Goff, great serve. That's the one that I was recommending Muchová to do. It wasn't very powerful, but the placement was perfect from Goff. A slice first served, not directly down the middle of the court, but it just jammed Muchová on the backhand. Couldn't get the return over the net. First serve. It's time she tried to go for an ace. There's a lot of swing on that ball. I think for Goff right now, yeah, going for spin is probably better than power. Is that a let? It's still a major weakness. Coco Gauff in that second serve. They bounce so short. Almost in the middle of the block, far away from the service line. Muchová is attacking. She just can't get the ground strokes in. Now today she's missing the line. Is it the presence of the American on court? It's making so difficult. You can see in her face, she's just, I think her thoughts must be running wild. Like wild Mustangs, just what is going on? She's not settled. But kudos to Goff. Wow, beautiful ace down the middle of the court. 40 love. Wow, wow, wow. Hard into the forehand, not a bad return, pushing Goff back. Oh, missing that forehand long. Muchová hits it out. 4-1 for the American. And it's looking good for Coco Gauff right now. I thought it was going to be closer than this. Maybe this time the stats have won. I was I was picking the underdog, being Muchová. When I look at the stats, 5 love. Muchová. Oh, that's tough. Here we are. Muchová not yet able to hold a service game. The only game that she's won was the very first one that she broke. She broke the American. She needs to step up very soon, because this could just create a ripple effect through the match. If she gets broken again, I mean, wow. You just can't imagine Carolina coming back. Of course, she's going to fight for it. She's going to try her best. But just imagine the confidence that bubble that she's going to be in. Got the crowd behind her. And she's just, yeah, she's returning so well. Maybe that's what Muchová needs to do. She needs to get to the net. She needs to put more pressure on, get to the net. Okay, I mean, that's what she was trying to do, but she's just missing the lines. They look awfully close when they hit the ground. Here we go. Serving the 6th game of this opening set. Wow, good body serve. She was, I think if Goff didn't move, I was going to hit her in the right shoulder. 15 love. Big serve out wide. It's going to bounce a few times before the ball boy collects it. Not going to touch the net. 30 love. Cry John writes in the chat, Coco has to keep it up. A lot of the times she has a lead and she gets nervous. Yeah, pretty much. Just look at the quarterfinal match. 6-3, 1-6, and then came back to win 6-3. But that's what she's capable of doing. What a backhand! Incredible winner. After the return, the ball came down the middle of the court. Great return again from Coco Gauff. And then, yeah, once it was in the middle of the court, she didn't change her mind at all. She knew what she was doing. Double and backhand winner. There's that serve and volley. She pushed it wide, standing on the service line. 30 all. Is it just one of those days? I don't know if she's trying to hide those emotions, Carolina, on her face with that grin. Oof. Does she have her ankle strapped as well? No excuses, right? I think that's a let. I think this would be amazing if Coco Gauff can take the set and then win the second. That's going to give her the motivation and the confidence, especially to get to that final. Yeah, shame. I mean, it's just, it just feels like she's falling apart right now in front of my eyes. All of these shots on other days, I watched the one against Ayala, the one against Mboko. All these shots were winners. And now she's missing, and it's getting further away from the lines. Good first serve on the backhand. It's short, inside in forehand. Good chase from Coco Gauff. Oh, beautiful interception. Backhand volley cross court. Wasn't enough power on that forehand down the line. Yes, Coco Gauff, after defending, had an opportunity to do more. But yeah, it was a difficult one. The feet were not in the right position. Respect to Muchová. And it's juice once again. Second serve. She's got to put in the body. I mean, she can't keep going out wide to the forehand. Even on the backhand, she's doing so well. It goes out wide to the forehand, and it's a double fault. She's putting too much pressure on herself. The check. Oh my goodness. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. She's played so well in every match. And then, when I was setting this up and I saw the statistics, I was like, what? Goff has won 5 out of 5 matches. I wonder if this is still playing on Carolina's mind, because she just does not look the same. If I'm being highly critical, she missed inside out forehands, volleys, easy volleys. Back and down the line, Goff just getting every ball back on the service line. It's crazy. It's crazy. Forehand cross court. Maybe Goff is just doing something to that ball, just making it impossible for Muchová to get any feeling. She needs to settle down. All you fans out there that want Carolina to win, I don't know what you guys can do. Serving for the set. It's really, there's such a difference between these two. Goff is just full of confidence. Lindsay Jelly is in the chat. Double hand back in the net for Muchová. I don't even recognize this person. Way to go, Coco! Wee! And hey there, Mike. Hi there, Lindsay. Kick to the backhand. It landed short, but Muchová is not taking opportunities inside the baseline. Beautiful forehand cross court for a winner. Not even Muchová can read where Coco Gauff's going to go. This is looking very one-sided. Cry John writes, yes, Coco. Wow, that first serve is so good. Look at that. 3 set points. Coco Gauff retakes her ball toss for the 3rd time in this match. Misses the first serve. Yeah, that was going into that right shoulder of Muchová, trying to cramp her in the body. Forehand cross court. Muchová goes down the line. Can't get it in. 6-1. She is flying right now, the American. That's where I think, in this case right now, history is repeating itself. It has something important that's giving Coco Gauff the confidence that she needs. This has been the best match I've seen her play. Yes, she's hit a couple of double faults, but man, oh man, her ground strokes, she looks solid. She's quick around the court. Just trying to put myself in Muchová's shoes now. What can she do differently? She's just too much confidence right now. Drop shots, maybe. She doesn't stand far back, Goth, in the rally, so it would have to be perfect, absolutely perfect. Lindsay Jelly hopes she can take it in 2 sets today. Yeah, and then she'll have a day break, with the final being on Saturday. That's an interesting one. I wonder how they feel. Like, you get through the semi-finals and then you have to wait 2 days to then play the final. Oh. I mean, it's good to recuperate and then you can be fully fit, energized as well. But doesn't that just play on one's mind? Think about that. Well, here we go. If I remember correctly, I did ask who was going to win the first set. We should have ended that poll a little sooner. But wow, that's a considerable amount of votes. Thank you very much for participating in the poll. 74% of you said Goff was going to win, and only 26 said Muchová. I'll be honest, in the beginning, even when it was 2-1, 3-1 in favor of Goff, it was around 55% for the American, 45% for Muchová. But I think we saw it. It was opening up, listening to my words. You guys made your assessment and realized, okay, this is definitely going in one direction. Cry John, yes, me too. Believing that Coco Gauff can win this in 2 sets, and Muchová had to probably get a timeout, get all those emotions out. I wonder what they do. Do they just go in there and like break a racket or something? I don't know. But this is impressive. I mean, she could be sitting on the bench waiting. Instead, Coco Gauff is warming. No, she's practicing her serve. I mean, doesn't that make it even worse for Muchová? Spend another 2-3 minutes in the changing rooms, whatever she's going to do, and Goff is just serving more serves. She's just going to improve. She's going to get better and better and better. I think 2 sets make sense now. I mean, it takes a lot of energy to serve as well, so she's staying warm. Oh, I don't know if this was a good idea. Let's do a little bit of advertising for myself. It's your first time here. I'm very new to this. It's going to be very soon. I'll be celebrating 3 months with my channel, bringing across through watch-alongs matches that I see with my eye, converting all of that into words. It's been quite a journey, but I'm following the WTA ATP Tour. I'm watching a lot of matches week in, week out. So it's also to your benefit to subscribe if you haven't yet. Getting a coach's perspective on watching these matches and streaming them live, or doing live streaming watch-alongs. Lindsay Jelly, I think Coco is serving better lately. Do you guys think so too? I agree. I think her serve can still improve. I think the depth of her second serve, especially the kick, is just too short. But there's something in it. I think she's getting a lot of bounce, and that's keeping players back, or not allowing them to get aggressive. Muchová is now in position to serve. First serve goes in, out wide on the forehand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. They're not changing up. Muchová tries to go down the line, but she's more in the middle. Coco Gauff finds More court, moving Muchová around. Beautiful backhand winner down the line. That was with power and accuracy. Stunning when she's on that front foot. Love 15. Ashley Partridge, this is shocking. This is worse than TFO, Ashley saying. Yeah, by one game. But Coco Gauff is playing so well. Back and down the line. And it was good enough. Too powerful for Coco Gauff to handle. 15 all. Right, John. Yes, she is. Proud of her. She needs play the drop shot, I think. She needs to play the drop shot. You're trying to play the drip short. Goff is quick and she's not standing back. I've been thinking, like, what can she do? Maybe slow it down with a slice, keep it low. Coco Gauff's playing really well when the ball's like shoulder head height. That's where she's been dominating as well off the return, just making it difficult for Muchová. Again, she just can't stay longer than 4 or 5 balls in a rally. I mean, it's quite similar, Ashley, to what we just witnessed in the previous stream between Sinner and TFO. But TFO was also playing well. I think Sinner just took it to another level. Unfortunately, Muchová has dropped her level. There's the drop shot. There we go. Wow, that worked out. She's going to keep doing it over and over. I think Goff is going to figure out the strategy. She just has to do it at the right time. Maybe, yeah, like even at 15 love, 30-15 up. Try a drop shot. Serve out wide is in the net. Underarm serve. I don't even think I've ever seen a woman play an underarm serve. Has it happened before? Oof, that second serve was awfully close to being out. That backhand must have landed on the baseline from Muchová. Inside in forehand. Just even the way she's swinging, it's just, she's doubting herself. I tell you, it's not easy over a week and a half to keep that standard, that level of tennis so high. She could just be having an off day. We don't know what happened. Does she have, it looked like her left ankle was bandaged slightly? Unbelievable. Is everything just, oh, the lob almost went in. How lucky for Muchová. Great serve out wide and then single hand backhand lob. Muchová was trying to implement the serve and volley. Stopped dead in her tracks. Back to Juice. I mean, that's tough. Every single service game, Muchová is, I keep saying Juice so often. There's a bit of a breeze I'm seeing on court. Oh, inside in, back and return, hits the top of the net. Muchová had a bit of time to decide what she wanted to do. Coco Gauff was doing most of the running. Double hand backhand in the net. Really. Is it just the way that Coco Gauff is hitting the ball? I'm wondering. 20 unforced errors to Gauff 7. Excuse me. Oh, man. Maybe it's like the way, maybe the spin is just too difficult to handle. Maybe just too much spin. Muchová wants more power behind the ball. They're in a forehand inside in the net. This is going in one way. Okay, so it's falling apart. It's falling apart for Muchová. She has to go to basics really quickly. Easy to say, just get it in the court. But the biggest challenge, what I tell my students, what I've told my students, all the people I've ever coached, is that tennis is difficult in the sense that you got to get over the net first before the ball goes in the court. Those are two very different challenges. But Muchová was hitting the ball long, and now she's just in the last couple of points, she's hitting the net so often. That's tough. That's really tough. She has to dig deep, go to basics, try to get more balls in, probably hit with more topspin, as Coco Gauff is illustrating here right now. That's short from Goth, but not looking as short again. There's that move to any other match, she would have put that away for a winner. Forehand volley in the net. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I thought she did it. I thought she set up the point nicely, moved forward at the right time, forehand volley. Court was open, cross court, and in the net. Second serve. Backhand cross court out behind the baseline from Muchová. My goodness. She just never snapped out of it. Both players were a little bit messy in the beginning on both their service games. I mean, they were back-to-back breaks, but Goff really just zoned in, winning that third game of that first set. And she's just created so much momentum now for herself to push forward. Muchová is just stuck in the past. And it just seems to be getting worse for her. Unluckily, nice. Yeah, Coco is really hitting the ball. Yes, with nice topspin. She's mixing it up. I mean, she's hitting it hard, sometimes flat. Great response. Muchová's trying her best here. Drop shot. Oh, Coco tried to go short angle cross court, but Muchová would have been there to pick it up. Who knows what would have happened if it actually went over the net, the way Carolina's playing right now. But she's mixing it up so nicely. When she's out of the court, Goff's shot selection is fantastic. High, heavy topspin, forehands, or backhands, giving herself time to recover, but where the balls are bouncing is allowing the rally to then come back to an even base. They're not short. She's not hitting the ball short. She's hitting, well, sometimes in the rally she is, but when she's under pressure, she's getting the ball back deep in the court, and that's really making the difference. However, while I'm busy speaking, Muchová is coming back. Let's try to focus on this point. What's going to happen here? First serve into the top of the net, bouncing out of the doubles court completely. Oh, good response from Carolina. Maybe she's just snapping out of this negativity. Incredible forehand return. And almost looked like it knocked Coco Gauff back. Wow. I always say that if your opponent can win 3 points in a row, why can't you? It's just how you do it. And that was very brave of Carolina. She went for power. Try again. And she does. Backhand slice. Drop shot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that's the answer. Sometimes going for too much power can be risky. You start making even worse unforced errors. But it's bringing Carolina into a better space. Goff has to retake her ball toss again. This happens so often. First serve onto the forehand. Not a bad return, but it hit the top of the net and she was wrong-footed. Great winner. Double hand backhand cross court for Coco Gauff. Back to deuce. Mojib 2023 says, go Coco. Revenge for Alex. Okay. Alexandra Ayala. Everybody wants Coco to win. Resilient Coco. Albert Williams writes in the chat. Crazy. Hard hitting from both ladies. There's that defensive forehand again. Missed the inside forehand. Carolina slamming the hand into the racket. Just can't fall for her. Timing is off. It's disappointment. It's turning into frustration. It's turning into anger now. Inside in forehand from Muchová. Back and cross court is pulling Coco open out of the court. It opened up, but they're back into a neutral rally. Back and slice from Coco. Good depth. Slice cross court from Muchová on the back end. They're staying on the back end side. It's harder hitting now. The pace of the rally is changing. There's that high looping forehand from Coco just to change up. She cannot handle it. Carolina has thrown her racket. There it is. Just changing up the rhythm and the height. Just lost all the feel. There's no rhythm in this match for Carolina. Yes, she's playing some good tennis now and then. Oh my gosh, spread on the forehand side. Great forehand cross court from Coco. Forehand first in the ground. It's 2-love. Barrington Butcher. Go, go. Lindsay Jelly writes, I'm from Vermont, US. Can't wait for warmer weather to get back on court myself. Go, Coco. Oh, I think it's like the first time that Goff has missed a return with a forehand. 15-love. Vermont. So is that outside? Do you play on clay or is it hard court? I'm guessing it's hard court if you're outside. America, that's very popular. First one out wide is long. Kick out wide. Back and return cross court was good. Good length from Muchová. There's the drop shot. Oh, but it landed out so close to the inner tram line. Oh, so close. Hard court. Yeah. First serve in the net. Still waiting for Muchová to go into the body. She tries it now. There we go. I probably had a little bit more time. The return was a bit shorter. Oh my gosh, you just can't get it in. Out behind the baseline. 30-15, 15-30 should I say. It's just not coping with Gauff's ball. I'm so interested in how this American is connecting with the ball. It must be something that she's doing to it. It's making it so uncomfortable for Muchová. Forehand sliced down the middle court from Goff, and then forehand in the net, but halfway up the net. 15-40. Lindsay saying clay is fun. Yeah. I got into clay once I immigrated to Europe. That was great. Winter season indoor. That was in Germany on carpet, Teppich. The Germans call it. Great return. Coco Gauff just can't miss. Thumping her ground strokes right now on the backhand. Muchová is responding in the same manner, but that was a huge mishit. 3-love. This is crazy. For all you Czech fans, Carolina fans, it just feels like Muchová has checked out. Tough right now. I always believe there's a chance, but she is just cannot cope with Coco Gauff's play, especially when she's mixing it up. When she's hitting hard, aggressively, and then she goes for the heavy topspin forehand. It seems to be bouncing as well in a part of the court that Muchová can't get her feet in the right place. Lindsay Jelly, fabulous. Very, very happy about her fellow American who's about to. She's got 1 foot in the final. Come on, you have to admit that. My goodness. 3-love. And she has served. This is definitely going in one direction. And now I'm already thinking about the final. We already know that it's either going to be Zabalenka or Rybakina in the final. Can any of these two go on and beat either Zabalenka or Rybakina in the final? That's an interesting one. Drop shot from Muchová. Opens up the court. There's that passing shot. Good double hand backhand winner, cross court. Placement of the drop shot was perfect. It opened up the court. Maybe Goff should have. Now you can't play it softer because then Muchová just has way too many options. She did the best she could. Love 15. Kick out wide to the backhand. The return was cross court. They're still kind of going cross court, more in the middle now on the forehand side, shifting over to forehand cross court duel. Still on the forehand. Muchová changes direction down the line. Huge backhand cross court. Forces Muchová to slice short. Coco hits a winner cross court. I don't know why she's apologizing. Didn't see anything happen there. Did she hit the net? Didn't seem like it. Lindsay Jelly, yeah, I'd love to see Sabi versus Coco. Huh. Wow. I mean, really, Zabalenka, Rybakina, semi-final. The return inside-out backhand is just long. 30-15. Yeah, that's what you would like to see, Zabalenka, Coco. But can Coco beat Zabalenka? Can Coco beat Rybakina? Huh. What a backhand cross court. Forehand cross court was huge. Good defense in the end from the Czech, who's just running left, right. Hoists the ball high up in the air, landing in the doubles court, 40-15. I think if Goff keeps playing like this, they're different players, man. How is Goff going to return Rybakina's serve, for example? Even Zabalenka's. She can try her best, but she's going to be probably more effective on the second serve. That goes without saying. Oh, that was a good return from Muchová. Sent back to Goff on her feet with intense power. Goff was just too late. Couldn't react. That's why I want the matchup, Mike. I got it, Lindsay. That's your wish. And then the ground strokes, that could be interesting. I mean, his last couple of points from Goff, incredible. Whoa, what a body serve. Slice forehand, looked like Goff was going to play a drop shot, dummied it nicely. There's that high looping forehand again. Inside out forehand from, she's just changing up the speed of the rally so well. Oh, magnificent from Goff. Beautiful tennis. Beautiful. Something to think about. Absolutely stunning. If you are new to the game of tennis, there are ways that you can win the point, and that's pulling your opponent out of their rhythm. You change the speed, you change the spin, you change the height of the ball and the depth, and that rally just made Muchová look so uncomfortable. Goff found it. She's doing it. Cry, John, let's go. Coco, let's go. Lindsay Jelly, glorious. My goodness. The scoreline. Ouch. They're in the rally again. Muchová was the first to go cross court with the backhand. She's under pressure. Drop shot from Coco. Too deep. Way too deep. The bounce on the service line almost. Muchová regaining her game face after hitting that backhand win across court. Oh. Glorious. Standard again, not a bad serve, good return. They're in the rally, forehand cross court. The American changes direction now with a backhand down the line winner. Fantastic. Everybody getting off their seats. Wow, it looked like she took it late. Behind the baseline, waited for it to drop really low. It worked. Everything she's touching is just turning into gold. Serve and volley attempt. Not a bad volley. Lob is too short. Played right back to Coco. What was she doing? Incredible reactions. Of course she's going to have a smile on her face. What a point from Coco Goth. But honestly, what was Carolina thinking? Great volley. The lob was too short. I think Goff just actually gave up. She just stayed on the backhand side, and Carolina just smashed it straight at her. Both ladies had smiles on their face after that. Incredible reaction. If you get the chance to see the highlights, probably on Tennis TV or something, they are definitely going to put that in the package, in that highlight package. You've got to check that out. Amazing reactions. Meanwhile, moving on, it's 30 all. She just got better and better in this match. Phenomenal. Oof, second serve. Second serve, 30 all, love 4. She's won one game thus far. Goes wide on the forehand again. That looked like a miss hit. Or it just didn't look comfortable. Muchová hitting a forehand out. It's another breakpoint opportunity. Goff has converted 5 out of 9 breakpoints. That's a great statistic. If she can make it 6 out of 10. Let's see. Backhand cross court. That's a wonderful winner. Good angle from Muchová. Lindsay, heck yeah. I'm all over the highlights. Sure. Inside in, backhand. Return from Coco. They're in a rally again, not moving from the advantage side. Muchová is probably too scared to go for the lines, playing more in the middle. Now she goes cross court. Now she's going for the line. Good time to move forward to the net. And it doesn't make it over. Coco tried to defend. Advantage, Muchová. Cry, John. Keep it up, Coco. Keep it up. She has to regain some dignity. Muchová. It's advantage, game point. For her sake and all her fans, she needs to convert. That first serve has let her down today. What a shame. Pressure's immense. Kick out wide onto the forehand, inside out from Muchová. She tries to go cross court, but the timing, she just does not look good. You can see it. It's just body positioning. She's leaning sometimes. Shame. John Henry Padilla, let's go. Coco. I don't know if I can even say that. Is that okay to say that? I don't know. Anyway, Juice. Playing out of her skin right now. Coco Gauff, great return. Back and inside in. They're in a... Oh, what a backhand down the line. Inside out forehand. Drive volley winner with angle. Stunning play from Carolina. That was better footwork. Just... No, actually, I thought it was... Wow, that was actually wasn't too bad. The defensive lob from Goff. It forced Muchová to run around the backhand. First serve out wide, serve and volley. Didn't get that split step in time. It's a passing shot, easy one. Muchová went to the backhand side. Goff threw the passing shot with a forehand onto the forehand side. Just late to react as well. It had to be the split step. Muchová with a serve and volley attempt just didn't get the timing right. Serve onto the backhand, maybe slightly in the body. Muchová's trying to fight fire with fire. Backhand slice, cross-court with angle. And this time Coco Gauff is forced into an error. Advantage, Muchová. I've said it so many times. She needs this point. She needs one more point, and it could just reignite this match for the Czech. There's the unforced error. She gets her game. I wonder now. Just strolled into her seat. She took her time to get to the towel. She's got very little time to be sitting down. Body language is telling me full of disappointment. Lindsay Jelly, Sounds like I'm saying go, Coco. Yeah. Just impressive from American. She's actually been playing better and better in this match. And why not? I mean, she'll be looking up at the scoreline a few times and hearing it from the chair umpire. Going, yeah, I'm definitely in the driving seat here. All she has to do is follow through. 6-1, 4-1 up. She's got 1 foot in the semi-final. Cry John, impressive indeed. About to serve the 6th game of the second set. Just to retake a ball toss. So onto the backhand. She's invited to the net. Good forehand volley. Beautiful touch. She absorbed the power from Muchová's backhand down the line and just guided it with beautiful angle into the service block cross court. Great play. Great play. She's been dominating from the baseline. Coco Gauff's looking good at the net. Oh, but that looked like a mishit. And yeah, that landed out. Just brush it off. Brush it off, Coco. You're up. Next point. Yeah, the ball toss gave it away. I felt like her ball toss just drifted a little bit to the right. And in my mind, I'm thinking, she's going to go wide for a slice. Looks like, now I retook that ball toss. Does she want to do a kick serve? Yeah. Woof. Oh! The ball landed before she hit it into the ground, the serve. Kick serve, again, made sense after the double fault. Start the next point with a second serve, but she hits the top of the net, it goes out. And she hits another double fault. Oof, that look on her face. Probably looking towards her team. Just get the serve in and now rally it out, because that's where she's been dominating. Oh my gosh, Muchová misses her forehand in the tram lines, forehand cross court. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like Muchová is going to be threatening on the return. She might sense that there's doubt or there's fear creeping in for Coco, especially on her serve. They look like a let. But there were definitely nerves on those 2 points, those 2 double fault points. She has to retake the ball toss again. Can't be happening now. Come on. It's kick into the forehand. Muchová probably tasting blood right now, controlling the rally. Good backhand cross court, just opening up the court slightly. She goes down the line, but more in the middle of the court, forehand slice down the line from Coco Gauff. Double hand backhand in the net from Muchová. How lucky. Looking forward to Sabi versus Rabakina tonight. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a match. Ooh, first serve was long, far away from the service line. I'm going to read your comment just now, Cry John. Oh, she missed her forehand return. I think it just set up nicely for Muchová. Cry John writes, Coco has to focus and keep her head in the game. Tennis is so mental. The elements, the noise, the atmosphere of the spectators. It's a tough sport. Ja, servus Alex, du bist wieder zurück. High looping balls. Muchová decides to change it up. She wants to be more aggressive, double and backhand in the net. How on earth did that happen now? Incredible. I really believe that Goff showed Muchová in her service game, in those 2 double faults. I'm nervous. I am really nervous in winning this. And it's probably the best thing that could have happened. Muchová just played just played for Goff to win her service game. Great. No more serve for Goff. She should be wrapping this up. Good first serve out wide, though. Goff looked a little bit timid on that return. She's been swinging more recently. Servus. Just targeting the backhand. Goff changed direction now. Great forehand down the line. Goff was quick to get there, defend. Inside out forehand, drive volley. Oh, was reached, but the double hand backhand passing shot by Coco lands in the tram lines, very close to the inner tram line. 30 love. Später, Alex. Wann gehe ich ins Bett? Später. Louisiana. Oh. Louisiana Tora. Go, Coco! First serve attempt down the middle of the court over the lowest part of the net. In the net. It's just been a bad service day. Just in general, it's been an unfortunate day for Muchová. Never found any rhythm. But hard-hitting tennis right now. Maybe suiting Muchová, but the topspin and the control from Coco pays off. Double hand backhand cross court in the tram lines. 30-15. What have I been witnessing here? Really, the nerves of the American, the 22-year-old, starting to show, getting nervous in that previous game, managed to close it off Muchová through Muchová's help. But she's starting to pack those forehands with power. Muchová, rewarded with an unforced error. I don't know if that would be going down as an unforced or forced error, but Goff had to move to the backhand side. Maybe because of the power of Muchová's forehand. Could go down as an unforced error, I'm not sure. I don't mark what happened to Muchová. It's not her day. That's exactly what I've been saying. Luciana Tora, win Coco! In capital letters. Oh, great depth with a backhand return from Coco. That probably landed on the baseline. Muchová couldn't get low enough, get the racket under the ball. Oudenmerk, Alex Eala wasn't ready to defeat Muchová. Yeah. If anything, she should be watching this. Maybe she'll learn a thing or two. 40-30. First serves in. The return is short. She's just making it so awkward. Muchová, I promise you, against Ayala Mboko, she would have put that away for a winner. Forehand inside the baseline in the tram lines. Excuse me. Good body serve, backhand return. That was wild. Oh my word, what a bad backhand cross court. Almost landing on the outer double tram line. And Goff has match point, looking focused as ever. First serves in on the backhand, not a bad return. Pushing her back. It's over. 6-1, 6-1. I cannot believe it. As she jumps for joy, the embrace at the net. But I'm afraid Muchová is going to feel hard done by, and she really, in the end, beats herself. Nothing else I can say. What result. Incredible. Lindsay Jelly, we love you, Coco. You go, girl. Beat down Matthew Odd. Wrote Stanley Yo. Whoa. I don't know how to say that. Stanley Yo. Yeah. Stanley says, bro, she means business. Lindsay Jelly's on top of the world. Wee-hee. DR Storytell says, congrats, Coco. Wonderful for Coco. She just grew into the match. She lost the first game. I gotta tell you that. Her opening service game wasn't great. Muchová also played pretty well with the return. And then she broke Muchová, and I thought, wow, what a start. What a real start to this match. Never picture that with ladies losing their opening service games. Then their third game, she had to fight hard, juice ad, and she held it. And from that moment on, Coco just really, she just got better and better. And Muchová just got, unfortunately, worse and worse. But it just seemed she struggled with Coco's strategy of mixing it up. She tried everything, and anything she put in the court was just really difficult for Muchová to find any rhythm. There were high balls, high topspin balls, Um, there were hard, aggressive shots as well during the rally. This is happening all during the rally. Slice, mixing it up. Fantastic. Fantastic play. Altamar Suka from Gambia. We love Coco. That's great. From Gambia. Awesome. D Storytell. Thanks for the commentary. My pleasure. Aaron Mack, excited to see Zabalenka and Goff in the finals. You're not the first person to say that. Fry John, thank you. My pleasure, John. Luciana Tora, thank you for the live. Oh, my pleasure. I'm really feeling blessed right now. Lindsay Jelly, good calling. Thanks, Mike. Oh, congrats, Coco. And there's a good one. John Patrick. Right? John Patrick is a Guerra. Hope I said that right. Congrats to Coco. And she deserved it. She deserved it. Everything she did was great. I guess she was fortunate as well. She struggled on the drop shots when Muchová played the drop shot. And it just didn't happen so often. And I think the reason why it didn't happen so often is that Coco wasn't standing so far back. She would come forward a lot. If she was pushed back, she wouldn't stay there too long. She would push forward again to the baseline. And if you've ever played tennis before, even on a club level, playing matches, it's very intimidating to see your opponent moving forward. And I think that must have also put off Muchová. Congrats, we're watching from Jamaica. How cool is that? Oh, Jamaica me crazy. Watching from Jamaica. We love Coco. Maureen Lalmana from Trinidad and Tobago. Great for Coco. This is awesome. First time I'm hearing people in the chat writing from those beautiful places around the world. Arden Mac. Go Coco. Oh, Coco Gauff is a wonderful tennis player. Good remark. I just think that there's something with that serve, man. She has to... Maybe it's not even a serve. Maybe it's just her mind. I mean, she's young. We've been saying this for years. My goodness. Her best ranking is number 2. She's been second in the world. I believe if she can sort that out, what is stopping her from becoming number 1? Really nothing. She's got the speed. She's got the agility. Tactically, genius for such a young player. Watching her play here against a senior, a professional tennis player, it's just that serve. She's got a great first serve. But so, you guys in the chat, a few people have thrown their wishes out saying Zabalenka Goff. Can you imagine what Zabalenka is going to do to Goff's second serve if she's going to be doing this? I don't want to scare you guys, but I think maybe I'm just seeing the wood for the trees right now. I'm seeing for what it is. Goff has a good opportunity, good chance of the way she's been returning in this match has been phenomenal. She's got a great opportunity of breaking either Rybakina's serve or Zabalenka's. I can see that. But if you want to win a match, you need a few of those games, break your opponent's serves, and then you need to hold your service game. So either Coco Gauff's going to go out in the final and hit 80% or higher first serves in. Deadly first serves. I mean, close to the lines with lots of power. Maybe sometimes even mixing it up with spin. And then try to break the world number 1 or the world number 2. I mean, wow. Well done to Coco Gauff. This is incredible. Stevie Yaboa, I am so delighted to see Coco in such great form. Writing in the chat, Maureen Lalman, I want Coco to win the tournament. And why not? Why not? She's more than capable of doing that. She just needs to maybe hide her weaknesses, which is so difficult because I think everyone watching TV knows this, that she struggles with her serve. But to be honest, okay, let me be very honest now. She only started to shake and the nerves started to kick in when she was 6-1, 4-1 up. 6-1, 4-1 up. She is demolishing Muchová. And then there came these nerves. You could see the nerves kicking in on that serve. And that was, for me, I was taken back. So she could really stay close with Zabalenka, Rybakina. They're going to slog it out with one another. But man, I thought that was a bit strange to be ahead. You've what is that? 10 games to 2, and then it looks like she's choking on her serve. Henrika Inglet. Hope I said that right. Perfect win for Coco. Perfect revenge for Alex Ayala. So everyone in the Philippines is happy. I thought Muchová is a total player, as what most Czechs said of their compatriot. Fatima Suko, you make my day. You make my day. Wanted to watch it live, but didn't have the channel. You cover everything. Thanks a lot. My pleasure. My pleasure. It can happen. That's what happens. Sometimes you just can't watch the match, and then you can quickly go to YouTube and you can come to my channel. Maybe this is probably an opportunity if there's still people watching. Remember to subscribe. I hope one day she visits West Africa and Gambia, and my family will support her all the way. Big hearts there from Fataumata. I think I'm saying it better now. Fataumata Suko Stanley Ayala, the Filipino, should be careful. Incredible. Incredible what I just saw now. It's been already what is that? 2 semifinals. TFO was outplayed by Yannick Sinner 6-2, 6-2, and now it just saw Goff demolish Muchová 6-1, 6-1. It's what an incredible day. I think the stars really aligned for the American and the Italian on this day. Fantastic. Thank you to everyone writing in the chat and contributing to this watch along. It's been once again superb. I was completely wrong. I went for the underdog. I saw Muchová, how she beat Ayala, how she beat Mboko, and I saw the head-to-heads. I thought, come on, she's got to get one on the board. But right now, Goff is winning. She's winning the race. She is 6-love ahead on head-to-head results, and this was by far the biggest one. Must be the biggest win. It was awfully close in Australian Open, 3 sets. But this time round, my goodness, how well did Coco Gauff handle this? Except for those 2 points, those 2 double faults near the end when she was 4-1 up in the second set. But she turned that around, came back to win. Congratulations, Coco Gauff. Bishop Joseph Santos, you've studied this girl very well. I can't believe you allowed her 2 games. Yeah. Abeba Sareng. Congrats, Coco. Yeah, that was something. I thought I saw some, because she was 4-love up. She was actually 6-1, 4-love, and then Muchová had a pretty good service game, and Coco was playing incredibly well. The return as well was going back, deuce add in that 5th game, and then Muchová held her game. She won her service game to make it 4-1. Took a lengthy walk to go get a towel, looked very despondent, very sad, went back to the bench. But I thought, this could be the catalyst. Couldn't this be maybe for Carolina to maybe step up? You know, it can happen. And then in that game, 2 double faults. My goodness. And Coco Gauff, it just seemed like her serve was falling apart. There were 2 points where she was trying to get the ball toss right, couldn't get it right. I don't think those serves are going to be on the highlights package. But my goodness, if you're a Coco fan, you're going to just wait, because there were some incredible points. There was one that stands out for me still, where she picked up a drop shot, lob wasn't good from Coco, and the smash from Muchová went straight back to Coco. 2 hands reaction, passing shot, went it down the line. Remember my words. For Taumata Suko, I was also nervous seeing the head-to-head, but believe in Coco. She is a fighter. Patrick Lumbat, hey, that's how we do it. Congrats to my love. Well done, well done. Everyone's really happy. There's an American in the final of the Miami Open on Saturday. Can she lift the trophy? We will have to wait and see. From my side, guys, this has been terrific. I've really, really enjoyed it. Maybe just one more time, if you've just stepped in, I'm going to throw some advertising out there. Please subscribe to my channel. It's also beneficial for you guys to stay in touch with these matches. It can happen that unfortunately you're not able to watch it live. Then you can always come to YouTube and follow me. I always give my best. I try my best to portray the match, what I see visually, and bring it out verbally so everyone can follow along and paint a picture in their minds with the words that I use. It's been fabulous. I've enjoyed it. Look after yourselves, look after one another, and I'll see you soon.